Amazon and Washington Post Jeff Bezos is still pulling shenanigans, supposedly stepping down as CEO. Biden's Black Pentagon chief is purging Trump people and real Americans. And the Capitol officer who was allegedly killed is being honored by the decent and the evil people. Men's Forum tomorrow, Thursday, 7 p.m. at Bond in Los Angeles. Thursday, February 4th, first Thursday of the month. 7 p.m. at Bond in Los Angeles for men only, guys. Rebuildingtheman.com/events. This is the end of hour 2 of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It is February 3rd, Wednesday of 2021. After the Jesse Lee Peterson Show, which is this third hour, catch the Hake Report, thehakereport.com/show. The Epic Times reports that Jeff Bezos, a former Wall Street guy who founded Amazon in 94, 95, out of his Seattle garage at age 31 after convincing his parents and friends to invest in the idea. And he turned the Amazon online bookselling company into an online shopping behemoth. He is stepping down as CEO, a role that he's had for nearly 30 years. He'll be replaced in the fall by Andy Jassy, who runs Amazon's cloud computing business. Bezos is 57. He will then become the company's executive chair, and he'll focus on new products and early initiatives. He'll also focus on his space exploration company called Blue Origin, as well as the newspaper he bought in 2013, Washington Compost, which wants to kill America and keep you in darkness, and also his charities. He is evil, dumb liberal billionaire. Trump and he were going at it. Pentagon ousts Trump appointees in a sweeping purge of advisory boards. The Epic Times reports that that's the Black Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, whom the Senate cowards made an exception for to let him in because he wasn't actually qualified. He wrote a memo on Saturday that all members of 31 Pentagon advisory boards would be fired effective February 16th. Additionally, a total of 40 advisory boards listed in the memo are to be subjected to a zero-based review, whatever that means, and an immediate suspension of all advisory committee operations. The move affects dozens of people who have been named to advisory boards posts in the final days of the former President Donald Trump's administration. Among those who are impacted by the move are Corey Lewandowski, the great Corey Lewandowski, Trump's 2016 campaign manager, and David Bossie, his co-author of a book, something pro-Trump book. He's also a deputy campaign manager, both appointed to the Defense Business Board. Two of the best Trump people, honestly. Not affected are at least two well-known Trump aides. Kellyanne Conway, a senior Trump aide who was first appointed to the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors, and Sean Spicer, a former White House spokesman, who was appointed to the Naval Academy Board of Visitors. Two of my least favorite Trump people, right? The advisory boards, some of which date back to the 1950s, were intended to be bipartisan and offer a diversity of opinion to Pentagon leaders on potential policies. And the Capitol Police officer Brian Sicknick lies in honor at the Rotunda. Rest in peace, Brian Sicknick. 42-year-old officer, according to the Epic Times, was injured January 6th while physically engaging with protesters, after which he returned to his division office and then collapsed, according to Capitol Police. After being transported to a local hospital, he succumbed to his injuries late January 7th. Sicknick's death is being investigated as a homicide. Shortly after his death, his family called on the public not to politicize the incident. Please honor Brian's life and service and respect our privacy while we move forward in doing the same, his father said in a statement January 9th. Howard Liebengood, a 15-year-old veteran of the Capitol Police, also died while off duty on January 10th by suicide, a few days after the riot. After another officer, Jeffrey Smith, who had served the Metro Police Department, MPD, in D.C. for about 12 years, he took his own life, killed himself after the incident. Dang. Then President Donald J. Trump, on January 10th, ordered U.S. flags around the country and abroad to be flown at half staff until January 13th to honor the service and sacrifice of law enforcement, Capitol Police, and officers Sicknick and Liebengood. Only a few private citizens are buried at the Rotunda. Billy Graham, Rosa Parks. I'm